And Terry's living proof because Trade and Travel came from you traveling and trading. So can you talk about that?
Yes, I was in education. My last job before I quit was assistant principal of elementary school, but I was miserable. And I feel like a lot of people probably know what it feels like to be in a job where you hate it, but you feel like you have to go because there's nothing else. Like, how else will you make money? Or you've been doing it for so long. Like, I thought that was the only skill that I had. But my boss was crazy. She would nitpick about the littlest things, like the microwave wasn't clean. Like, that ain't my fault. I can't control the microwave.
Ask everybody.
Well, the fact that the microwave was dirty mean that you're not doing your job. What the hell? But anyway, I decided that my exit strategy would be investing because I had learned about it in college. I had learned about it in high school. Yeah. And all I needed was $300 a day to replace my income.
And you started with, that's what's really important when we're talking about trading. She had a goal. Okay, I need to earn $300 a day. So that's how much she was going to risk.
Yeah. I was finally able to quit my job and start traveling around the world. And people started asking me, well, how are you affording it? And I was trading stocks. I would trade to pay for the hotel room. I would trade, okay, my flight is 300, or actually, like, let's say I wanted to go to Greece. I'd calculated all this on Instagram. Like, if y'all scroll way down on Terry Gioma, like, the trip to Greece was $3,500. So I traded to get there.
Wow.
I said, okay, this is how much the hotel room is. If I can make, $400 to pay for the hotel. Now I'm gonna want to eat when I get there. So I'm gonna trade to pay for the food. And that's how I traveled. And I was gone. I went to South Korea, Thailand for a month, Vietnam for a month, Australia. But all that time just trading what I needed to pay for the travel.
Wow.
And now people ask me to teach them, and now I'm teaching them how do you trade for what you want, so that you don't have to settle for, like, there's a hotel here that I really wanted to stay in, and I was like, man, because I'm indoctrinated to go for the cheapest thing. Like, well, this is the cheapest room. And
Even though you up 40?
Man, I grew up cheap.
I get it.
Like,
I go right to the sale rack every time I go shopping.
Every
The
time.
first place.
Like, if it's not on clearance, then it's not for me today. I gotta wait. Like, that's just how I grew up. But I really wanted to stay in this other room, so I traded for it. And then I was like, you know what? I can afford this now because I traded for it. But that's the same thing with the students, trading to pay for daycare, trading to pay for whatever. Like, I have one student, he wants his kid in private school. He's trading to pay for that private school every month.